This nigga branded is stupid. Is that shit still on? Alright. What'd he put in there?
He put water, but it's gonna feed it.
Let's go feed what?
He put it on the stove. I think he put oil, distilled oil on the stove.
See how that shit looks. Boom. Alright. We back. Go ahead, spit some, Donald.
Oh, so you put me on the
Nigga,
spot.
now this nigga on the rap. This nigga was rapping before. Now this nigga on the rap.
Put me on the spot. I'll rap this. I wrote this song.
Alright, everybody, we back. Why can't I hardly hear myself? It's all good, though. This is the Insensitive Podcast. We back.
What up,
it's your
y'all?
boy P. This is episode 16 of the Insensitive Podcast. We are back. Like I said, it's your boy P. My man Brandon is here with me.
What
You
up?
look over there to that right side. There is a man with a jersey on. I don't know why he has this jersey on. No, that's my team, though. I'm just fucking with him. But we got our boy Donald here today, y'all.
What's
This
good?
is the Insensitive Podcast. Like I said, my nigga, what's good, bro? Appreciate you coming, man. For
Appreciate
real, bro.
y'all for having me. Appreciate
my nigga.
y'all.
You should make y'all burn that jersey.
I still have faith in my team. I got faith.
Yeah.
We can turn it around.
I give you credit, bro, because I wouldn't be. I couldn't do it, but yeah. I mean, that's my team regardless. So
Are
yeah.
you a true fan though?
I am a true fan, but it's just, hey man, them niggas out there fucking up for
Yeah,
real,
we
bro.
struggling. We struggling.
I want to say Happy Columbus Day to everybody out there that gives a fuck about Columbus Day. Is it the President Columbus or is it Christopher Columbus for the day? You should fuck that nigga, bro. You know the true story behind that shit? Okay, well fuck Columbus Day. No, I take that back. Fuck Columbus Day. Fuck that shit. What else is it? It's Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. I think it's Indigenous Peoples Day. What the fuck is that? What is that?
Indigenous people.
I don't know what that means.
The people who are native to this land. Originally, before.
You one of them, right?
I'll fucking nick your ass.
Well, now, Happy Indigenous Peoples Day, Happy Columbus Day to everybody out there. In all seriousness, for real. Happy Columbus Day, Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. I hope everybody's enjoying their day off. By the time y'all hear this, it won't even be Columbus Day no more. But I want to say also, like this video on YouTube. We are now on YouTube. This is our second YouTube video. We started the YouTube shit last week where y'all can actually see us now. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on SoundCloud, give us a like, give us a follow on all that. All of our social media shit will be in the description box on SoundCloud and YouTube. If you want to follow us, I'll put Donald's shit in there too. Boy Donald, he's gonna tackle these topics with us today. We got music, we got entertainment. From there, we got the Shoutout segment. We got something for the Fuck You segment. Well, Donald got something for the Fuck You segment. We ain't had nothing for the Fuck You segment in a little while, but Donald got something. We got What's Trending. We got Sports. We got the Q&A segment, and then we'll close out after that.
And don't forget, guys. Don't forget to keep sending questions to our email, askinsensitivepod@gmail.com. I just want to mention that. Just keep on sending those questions until we figure out another platform that y'all can do it, and maybe potentially probably do it anonymously if you choose to do so you don't have to go in your email and do all the extra stuff.
Right. Yeah. And I want to say we're going to keep doing for now. When we change it, we'll let you guys know. The audio will drop every Tuesday. So tomorrow it will drop on Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud. The video, we dropped the video last week the same day as audio, but it's not going to come until Wednesday. So from here going forward until we change it, audio will drop every Tuesday. YouTube videos will drop every Wednesday. So I just want to say that. And one more thing I want to say before we move on. Nigga, today is my 2-year anniversary. My first YouTube video. Today, exactly.
Oh, for real?
Congrats.
Today, exactly.
Congrats.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, 2 years ago, because I spoke about it on here a couple times, I had a sports YouTube channel. All my videos are still on there if you type in my name on YouTube. I did, I think, 30 sports videos, but today is the 2-year anniversary that I did my first introduction video. So,
And that idea was conceived in our old apartment, man.
yeah,
When he came and we started talking about it, what he should do.
yeah.
It was a pretty good idea.
And
It
I
still
started,
is.
and I started that. So yeah, and we moved on to the podcast shit. So yeah, happy 2-year anniversary to myself. We got a guest here, my nigga Donald was here, so y'all already know what the fuck time it is.
What's good?
We gotta take this shot, my nigga, for every
shit.
guest. So what y'all want, man? I got Henny, I got Ciroc, I got Patron. What y'all want?
You don't want the Patron. You know that's nothing to me. So
Oh, you want the Patron? What
Yeah, I
you
need
want?
Patron.
You want the Ciroc? I'm gonna take Henny. Everybody gonna be on different shit. I'll be back. I'm coming back, fellas. What you want, Donald?
Yeah,
Alright,
Patron,
hope
I'll
y'all
take the
doing
Patron.
good. We want to raise some awareness. As y'all should know, it is breast cancer awareness
Dang,
month.
you trying to?
I'm gonna put that in the shout out. This nigga right here.
At least it's, you know it either way.
Oh yeah, that's a shot. All right.
Yeah, happy
So now
Breast
y'all
Cancer Awareness Month, everybody. This nigga fucked up the fucking time. Nah, sorry.
So now y'all get to see us take shots live on air. You're gonna see how much.
Pour this nigga a big ass shot for that shit.
This guy. Now you're gonna see. You're gonna see how much of a bitch P is when he be taking his shots. He be babysitting and he be chasing.
Yeah, alright.
Man, you taking a
You
shot
gonna
at
take Henny?
Henny?
Yeah, that's why I'm taking Henny. You not.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Okay, pour this back. Give me some Henny.
I don't know. Cheers, fellas. Cheers. We finna jump into this shit.
Cheers.
Hopefully I can figure out the fuck is wrong with this video audio. Take that, y'all. Ah! Yeah, I drank some water afterwards. Fuck y'all. But y'all good?
Yep.
Get my phone. I can barely hear myself in these headphones. So, I'm not switching mics no more after this shit. Fuck that. I can't even hear myself. But it's all good. Alright, so first thing we got music. Let me stop being a bitch. Music. First thing we got. Tekashi 6ix9ine. We talked about this nigga Tekashi. Oh, I gotta turn the music off. We ain't doing the music during the shit no more. Sorry, Currency. I fuck with you.
No more music.
That's my nigga. Yeah, we only doing the music in the intro. All right, so Tekashi 6ix9ine. We spoke.
Tell
about
us
Tekashi.
about him, bro.
Yeah,
Tell us about him.
We spoke about Tekashi 6ix9ine a lot on here. So it was announced the other day that Tekashi has signed a $10 million record deal from prison to release 2 new albums, and it is reportedly worth $10 million. And reportedly, he is going to record 1 album in English and 1 album in Spanish because he is of Hispanic heritage. I think he's Mexican, right?
Yeah, he's Mexican.
Yeah, he's Mexican. So yeah, Tekashi got $10 million from jail. Niggas can't even get $10 million outside of jail, and this nigga got $10 million in jail. So, so what y'all think, man?
Let's go with Donald first. What you think?
This doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all.
Whoa! Wait. Donald, you didn't even introduce yourself, bro.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh,
yeah,
I
you
got
did.
introduced. Oh, I'm Donald. What's up?
bro?
Yeah, we did.
Yo, I know these guys. How long I know y'all?
It's been like 3-4. No, it's been like I think since like 2016. Man. I think it was 16.
Well, it's maybe 22. Let's just say 4 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, cool with these guys right here. I appreciate y'all for having me again.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, the $10 million deal
Mm-hmm.
doesn't surprise me at all. The question was like, was he gonna have a rap career after this whole thing?
Yeah, because we spoke about that on here.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah,
so.
I think he definitely will have a continuing career. I don't think the young kids these days care about all that shit.
Yeah, I've been saying that. They don't give a fuck. They really
don't care. As soon as he drop again, it's like none of this ever happened. So
right,
it doesn't surprise me.
And the label see that. That's what I think. I think a label sees that. They know they don't care. They know as long as the music, it'll sell.
And if a label can profit, you know.
Yeah. And they will. At the bottom line, it's his name.
Right.
Who's really gonna set the profit off of 6ix9ine when he get out? It's gonna be the label because they gonna buy his music.
Yeah, that's true. They are. And then we talked about a little bit last week. We got a lot of shit to talk about, so we gonna kind of fly through some of this shit. And we spoke about Tekashi a million times on here. So yeah, we spoke about last week that it was reportedly his hearing was going to be moved up because his sentencing was, I think, scheduled for January. I got something here. Prosecutor writes a letter to move the sentencing up. He asks a judge to sentence Tekashi 6ix9ine. I wrote ASAP. I read ASAP. My bad. They asked the judge to sentence Tekashi 6ix9ine ASAP, which may mean that they're trying to fast track him for being released from jail. He already completed all his obligations, testifying, etc. for the government, and they did move it up. So instead of January, I forgot the original date it was. They moved his hearing to December 18th. So, and like I said last week, they believe that he's going to get credit for time served, and they're going to let him out on December 18th. So that's probably is what's going to fucking happen. So Tekashi may be out next month. Did you want to talk about the Jim Jones and Casanova shit?
I mean, I have the clip up what Casanova said. I didn't even see that. Let me see if I can play it real quick.
Yeah, so Casanova, he's another rapper.
To see my baby mom and might slap her in her face or might try to fuck her or might try to bag her. You know how much people in the hood, that's what ops do. You get the ops bitch, you fuck the ops bitch, you brag about it, or you catch the ops. When it gets spooky, it gets spooky. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga academics.
He ain't talking about 6ix9ine. The fuck?
I thought he was.
This guy. So yeah, we played that clip for no reason. Sorry. This nigga right here.
Alright, well, Jim Jones, he couldn't really. If y'all seen a Jim Jones clip, Jim Jones didn't give any insight into the questions that he was asked. He didn't want to speak up on anything. It could be that it's ongoing. Maybe they investigated him. We don't know.
Well, we got to say because when Tekashi testified, he mentioned Jim Jones' name and Treyway. So
Right.
Jim Jones was on the Breakfast Club, and they tried to ask him about the Tekashi. Said he didn't want to answer, and he's probably can't say anything legally. So Jim Jones, I think the clip with Casanova, because that wasn't it. It was another clip where he was just pretty much saying that he don't. I think he said that he don't feel bad for him. No, he don't feel bad for the niggas that was around Tekashi.
Yeah.
Because he said that he was pretty much saying that them niggas knew what the fuck they was getting themselves into. And even though him and Tekashi aren't, I'm pretty sure he don't like Tekashi at this point right now, but he didn't really have too much. He said, that's what he said. He didn't have anything bad to say about Tekashi.
Yeah.
So that's what Casanova pretty much said. But yeah, Tekashi's probably going to be out in December. We'll see what happens with that, because that's an interesting situation.
Can't wait for the album.
Yeah, right. That bullshit. But yeah, so that's all we got on Tekashi. Next thing we got. Drake's daddy, he did an interview on Nick Cannon's, I think Nick Cannon has a radio show that he does. So Drake's father, Dennis, he did an interview, and this is what, I'll play the clip of what he said to Nick Cannon, because Drake actually responded to what his father said. This is what he said.
I have to deal with any of that stuff from like the upbringing of Drake, or him kind of living in Toronto without you at times. We hear it in his lyrics sometimes.
I had a conversation with Drake about that. I have always been with Drake. I talk to him, if not every day, every other day.
Wow.
And we really got into a deep conversation about that. I said, Drake, why are you saying all of this different stuff about me, man? Like, this is not cool. He goes, Dad, it sells records. I said, okay, well, cool.
My dad was that understanding.
Talking about
Now, you have to deal.
So Dennis Graham pretty much said that Drake has been lying about him not being in his life. That's pretty much what he said. So Drake, when that came out, I'm pretty sure that he saw it, and Drake went to his IG story, and it's funny because the moment that he posted this, I was on Instagram, and like 30 seconds after he posted, I saw it, and I was like, oh shit. He said, woke up today so hurt, man. My father will say anything to anyone that's willing to listen to him. It's sad when family gets like this, but what can we really do? That's the people we are stuck with. Every bar I ever spit was the truth, and the truth is hard for some people to accept. My nigga missed me with that bullshit. No, he didn't say that. But he said all that other shit. So yeah, so I personally think it's just, me and my dad, we cool as fuck now. Me and him talk like every day now. But there was a point when I was little that, because I didn't. I lived with my mom most of my life. I remember times. I'm not trying to bash or anything like that, but I remember a lot of times when my dad was telling me he was gonna pick me up, and he never showed up. So I kind of relate to what I know. What Drake, we've heard Drake say this shit a lot about his dad and his raps. For some fathers, it's hard to accept the truth, like Drake just said. I feel like that's true. A lot of niggas don't want to accept the truth, and that's kind of fucked up if he's lying about that, saying that, oh, dad, it sells records. I don't think, it sounds like something that Drake would say, but I don't think that he said that when it comes to the situation. So I think Drake is telling the truth, just in my opinion. I think that Dennis is just trying, I just think a lot of niggas, they can't accept a lot of shit that he did in the past. That's just me.
Yeah, I think Drake is telling the truth. He's never had a problem selling records from jump, so I don't think he.
And that's not anything that's catapulting his record sales.
Exactly.
Talking about his daddy.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
he's gonna go platinum maybe album he puts out. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't think he ever needed to lie about anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm half and half. That's what I feel like. I feel like sometimes Drake say stuff in his raps he don't really probably about he don't do.
But do you think that specifically is something that he's lying about? Specifically,
Not really.
It's because there is
I
maybe
feel
a lot
like
of
his
shit.
dad
Drake
is
lying.
trying to kind of facilitate his way and kind of get something from this. Maybe that's kind of what.
My thing is like, why? What's the point of saying that? Are you? I don't know. Maybe he's embarrassed.
Media coverage. It could be a range of reasons, bro.
I'm trying to think if I was asked that question, if I was in his position, how I would respond. Because when you're on the radio and you talking to Nick Cannon too, it is kind of, because what did he say? He's like, Drake says that you weren't in his life, so that was kind of hard for him to answer, I guess. But I wouldn't have lied if that is the case. But that's really the only thing Drake said about it.
Or he just said something that just first came to his mind. He kind of get painted. He had to say something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless he really felt that way.
But I don't know, man. I just doubt that Drake has lied about that, because I mean, and I know how that feels to not have, not to say to not have a father in life, but I know how that feels, because a lot of in Drake's raps, he would say that his dad wouldn't come and get him when he was supposed to get him, and problems with his mama and all that type of bullshit. So I mean, a lot of people can attest to that, but I don't know. I don't understand why you would lie about that. But hey, that's just me.
Yeah,
that's just me. So, and Pusha T, we all know Drake and Pusha T had their whole little beef. Pusha T in his diss to Drake, the story of Adidon, he spit some bars towards Drake and his dad's relationship. After Drake said that on his IG story, Pusha T put the little emoji on Instagram. I don't even know what emoji this is, the trunk face emoji. And
stupid emoji.
If you want to add 2 and 2 together, Pusha T was pretty much trying to clown the situation, I guess, which I don't know how I feel about that, because it's like every time Drake comes up, Pusha T wants to say something to kind of keep his name relevant to me, because it seems like every time a situation with Drake comes up, Pusha T has something to say. That's just me.
I feel the same way.
But Drake is kind of saying shit here and there too, so if that's the case and I'm Pusha T, I'm gonna say some shit back. But when it comes to this, I don't know, man, because it's like that ain't none of your business. Pusha T, his relationship with his dad, regardless if it is true, that has nothing to do with you, and it's like, what's the point of that, nigga? That's kind of lame to me. It's kind of corny to me, if you ask me, honestly. And then, that's all I got for Pusha T, I think. No, we got the other shit Pusha T said, which I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. The other shit he said.
He said, he claimed on a IG post that he was threatening basically somebody who leaked his music. Apparently, I don't know anything about a leak. Even if it was a leak, it wouldn't hurt or help him. It don't matter, because it's just Pusha T. To me, to be honest, I don't feel like he has an audience to, as far as, I'm not saying he can't rap. He can rap.
That nigga has fans though.
He has fans, but I'm not gonna say that. I feel like some part of it is like to keep his name relevant as far as that goes.
So I got the tweet here. Pusha T tweeted. This is aside from the whole Drake situation. He said, "All the leaks is cute. I don't care for real, cause once music is old to me, it doesn't matter. But I promise you this: if I find out who is leaking it, I will make a decent example out of you, and no one can stop it. Not Kanye, nobody." Just because you think you could play with me. So apparently Pusha T's music got leaked. I didn't hear anything from Pusha T getting leaked. Did you hear anything, Dom?
I didn't hear anything.
Are you a Pusha T fan?
Honestly, I am. I've been listening to Pusha T ever since Clips, since Lord Willing. So yeah, I am somewhat of a Pusha T fan. But
the motherfucker can rap now. That nigga can rap. That nigga can rap like
that. He can rap.
Yeah, but I didn't hear anything get leaked. That's just me. Sorry, Pusha T. I didn't hear anything get leaked. So yeah, that's all we got with Drake and Pusha T. So moving on now, I got a story on Birdman. It says, and we all know Birdman's history, CEO and the creator. Yeah, there you go. Of Cash Money Records. Of course, he brought up artists like Lil Wayne. He's part of Drake's music career. Nicki Minaj. His bank accounts were seized over $1 million in debt. So according to Yahoo, Birdman's bank account is being garnished by his ex-employee over $1 million court judgment. According to court documents, Nicholas Jose Penzo has fired off subpoenas to Citibank. Penzo believes Birdman has money stored with the bank and wants it turned over. Last month, a Florida judge granted a default judgment against Birdman in the amount of $1,069,876. The money was awarded to Penzo, who is now trying to collect blah blah blah. This shit is too long. In the lawsuit, Penzo claimed he worked as Birdman's property manager from 2015 until May 27, 2017. He said his duties included painting, handling the cleaning services, and coordinating with contractors to fix things such as electricity. Penzo said Birdman wants to pay him $150 per day. He claimed to have been worked sometimes from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Damn, he said he worked on an average of 48 to 60 hours a week without being properly paid for all his overtime hours worked. Even said that he was only paid 2 or 3 months, sometimes with checks, but mostly cash. He originally sued, claiming he was owed $9,000 to be paid in unpaid wages, along with additional $15,000 basis, too much money, on a $150 day basis. His complaint sought $24,000 in damages. Birdman never bothered to show up to court, despite Penzo serving him with legal papers. Yo, Birdman's crazy. In a new motion, he believes he's owed more than $24,000. Penzo argued he is owed a total. What? He believes he was owed $24,000, but he argued he's owed more than $1 million. So Birdman owe a whole bunch of niggas money, man. We done talked about this before. Lil Wayne, he owed Lil Wayne money. I think that's been settled. I think people saying that he been taking money from Drake. He ain't no telling if he taking money from Nicki. I don't fucking know. But Birdman is always in some fucking money situation.
Shady nigga, bro.
Yeah, and one day all that shit gonna catch up with him, bro.
It might be that time.
Yeah, it might be that time now, honestly. And
Hopefully it is. To be quite honest, bro, I don't want to see anybody get messed over because of their money, man.
And-
That's not fair.
And I always compare Birdman to fucking Suge Knight, because Suge Knight was fucking a lot of niggas over in their deals too back in the day. And
Don King.
you see what with Don King. What the fuck? Suge Knight was with Don King?
Talking about comparing.
Oh, I thought you meant the niggas was running together. I was like, what the fuck? I think, Don King money, this nigga right here. But I always competitive situations because, and you see where Suge Knight is now. He's in jail and he's broke as fuck. And I don't want to say that I think Birdman's gonna end up in the same situation, but karma is a motherfucker, Birdman. That's all I'm gonna say. So, you got anything to say about that, Donald? That's all I got.
Nah, Birdman's only relevant over shit like that. I think he's slowly becoming irrelevant to music. He fucked up with Lil Wayne, the whole Cash Money thing. He had the whole Rich Gang thing going for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's popping anymore.
Nah.
Young Thug's moved on.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
definitely not popping no more. So yeah, that's all we got for Birdman. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more things for music, so we'll run through it real quick. We talked about Kanye's Jesus is King album. He delayed it. He announced another release date, October 25th. It is the same day as his IMAX movie for the album that is coming out. He made the announcement at his listening party in Washington, D.C. So apparently, October 25th is the day that Jesus is King is supposed to be released. So we will see if that is true. When is that? Is that next Friday or the Friday after? Let me look.
Next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday coming up. So not this Friday, next Friday, Kanye is supposedly supposed to be dropping his Jesus is King album. And next thing we got, fuck Kanye. T.I., he has a podcast that he does that he started, I think, I want to say a month ago. It's called Expeditiously. It rose to the #1 podcast like right after he put the first episode out. So congrats and shout out to T.I. But he did do a top 50 rappers list. Of course, we talked about that list when it first came out a couple weeks ago, maybe months ago. I think that shit came out.
Did
The
it?
top 50 list. Yeah, that was a couple months ago, I think. That was some episodes ago we talked about that shit.
But somebody else's list.
But T.I. is trying to make the list shit relevant again, for whatever reason. A lot of people think that he's doing it just to get his podcast numbers back, just to get his podcast numbers up, because that shit is kind of
Controversy.
old. And create content, because that shit is kind of old, honestly. But so let me run through T.I.'s top 50, and I'm not gonna run through all 50. He got Pac #1, Jay-Z #2, Biggie #3, Snoop #4, Kanye #5, Drake is 6. He put himself at number 11, right under Lil Wayne, who's number 10. Andre 3000, 13. Lauryn Hill, 15. Kendrick is 18. Who else? He got E40 at 25.
Hey, doesn't he have Too Short?
He got Too Short at 24, right above E40.
Is this personal list? Like that.
Jeezy at 30. Master P 28. Rick Ross 31. He got Future at 32, above Big Boy. One spot above Big Boy, 33. He got J. Cole at 34.
Damn.
Wow.
I know, right? Ludacris 36.
You need to be higher on that list.
This nigga, right?
Now play.
This nigga got
I guess-
Fab and Nicki with arrows.
I
So
guess-
he got Fab at 41, Nicki at 42. I guess he's trying to say he could flip flop those positions. Nipsey Hussle at 48, Uncle Luke at 49, Killer Mike at 50. So what y'all think, man?
I guess J. Cole not fucking with Too Short. I guess on his.
Yeah, I know, right? He got
Too
he
Short's
got a lot of
nigga.
niggas over J. Cole. He got Ross over J. Cole, Gucci. He got Gucci over Cole.
Damn.
E40
My main
over
thing
Cole.
is you put yourself over Wayne.
No, he put him on the one. He put Wayne on 10. He put him on 11.
Damn.
I don't know, man. I big respect to T.I. for trap music and shit like that because he's one of the
He's one of the best rappers of all to me. He's in the top 50. He's definitely in the top 50.
top
Yeah,
50,
he
but
is.
I wouldn't say top 15 to be honest.
Yeah, that is a stretch.
I wouldn't say that.
That
Top
is a stretch.
15.
Top 15. He has Drake over Kendrick. I don't agree with that. I don't know.
Subjective.
I don't know. As far as
That's
rapping, I don't know. Yeah, that is. But Snoop is in the top 5. Kanye's top 5. I think his top 3 is fine. Pac, Jay, and Biggie. But I think after that it gets a little weird. Nas at number 8. DMX number 9. Eminem number 7. He put Lauryn Hill. He put 50 number 14. I don't know, man. This list shit is getting old to me. And you niggas can argue about this shit for
all
days,
day
bro.
because
Niggas argue about this shit all day.
It's based off of your preference. I mean,
Yeah, it's
not everybody
true.
got the same. Going the same thing. Taste.
Yeah. And I think that somebody was saying Uncle Luke never rapped a bar. Uncle Luke never rapped.
Uncle Luke was.
He's in the top 50. Uncle Luke is in the top 50. He put Future over Cole. He put a lot of niggas over Cole, but I mean, it is what
I
it
wouldn't
is.
say Future. Cole over Future. Actually, I wouldn't put him in that.
I wouldn't even put Future in
him
the
that
top
low on
50.
the list.
I wouldn't even put Future in the
I
top
wouldn't
50,
put Future in the top
honestly.
50 either.
And Future, I fuck with Future, but he ain't the top 50 rapper all time. Get the fuck out of here. Future? No.
Future, yeah.
Gucci either.
Too short.
Gucci is an Atlanta legend, and then they came out with an Atlanta list too, top 50 Atlanta rappers, which that was fucked up.
trash.
He would
That
be
list
on
was
there.
trash.
Gucci would definitely be
Yeah,
on the top.
he's an Atlanta
Gucci's
legend.
in there,
He's an
but-
Atlanta legend. I'm not putting Gucci in the top 50 rappers all the time. That's just me. And it's too many rappers, bro. It's too many. It's way too many rappers. It's too many rappers to do this type of list shit. But yeah. So like I said, he put that on. That was on. They had a whole round table discussion about this on his podcast, Expeditiously. So check that out if you haven't seen it. I think it's on YouTube, from what I saw. But that list shit is getting old. They need to stop with that list shit, if you ask me.
You make your own list.
No, it's too many rappers, and I haven't listened to every rapper to do that. So that is hard, and that's hard to do.
I ain't gonna lie, I made a list. It was
Yeah,
it
you
was
did
tough.
make
I
a
made
list. Your shit was okay though. I forgot it. You still got it on your phone?
I got it on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, go through it real quick. 'Cause your shit was.
Actually,
okay.
I tried to put some thought into it.
His shit was pretty good, bro.
So I'm just go through my top like 10 real quick. So one, I got Jay-Z.
Damn, bitch, you got that on the home page?
That is it right
Hey,
here.
you went through that bitch real quick, bro.
I got this shit in my notes, bro.
So you got Jay-Z number 1.
Okay, Jay-Z 1. I got 2 Eminem, 3 B.I.G., 4 Andre 3000, 5 Tupac, 6 Nas, 7 Lil Wayne, 8 Kendrick, 9 J. Cole, and 10 Lauryn Hill.
Yeah,
That's my
stop
first
that.
Oh, yeah.
That's not
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
That's not a bad top 5.
Yeah, just a few in the next like 11 through 20. I got like Snoop, Mos Def, Big L, Kanye.
Where you
Ice
got
Cube.
Big L at?
Big L is at 13.
Was Big L even on T.I. list?
No.
He don't got taste. Get out of here.
Yeah,
bro.
so
Nah, bro.
just a little hip hop.
You can't deny who Big L is, bro.
Yeah, he's probably arguably one of the best freestyles of all time.
And he would have been one of the greatest.
Yeah, if his
killed
life
it.
didn't get shortened. So
everybody
yeah,
else
the top 50 list, man. That's all we got for that. The next thing I'm gonna talk about, the 2019 BET Hip Hop Awards was October 5th. I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
I like. Well, the only part I liked was the
What part,
battles. The battles.
Oh,
I had to think.
Oh, they did ciphers and battles or just battles?
They did like they did ciphers, but like it wasn't impressive at all. Like they had the comedians do a cipher. They had it was Just Hilarious, Lil Duval, Carlos Miller, Chico Bean. Yeah, so
Lil Duval rapped?
yeah, they did like
Was
comedian
he spitting or he was just like some
They was
bullshit?
just joking around. The only one
Yeah,
that was
he does
spitting
have music. He does make
was
music.
Chico Bean was spitting.
Oh, for
Chico
real?
can spit, man.
Yeah, he can spit.
I don't even know who the
Him and
fuck that
Carlos.
is.
Mhm.
I don't
The
even know
nigga
who
with the
that-
glasses, Chico with the
He on Wildin' Out?
On Wild
Yeah.
Out, yeah.
He got a bald head.
He light skinned?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know you're
Yeah.
talking about.
And
then,
Carlos with the beard.
Yeah,
They
yeah, I
two
know
be
you're
going
talking
back and
Then
forth.
they had Iman Shumpert doing like a
I
little
seen
segment.
that. I did watch
I was
it.
like, Shumpert, he's
Award
decent,
shows ain't the same no more, bro.
It's
That's why I
not.
didn't watch it. It's like
It's
niggas
not.
used to be like waiting to the awards come
Exactly.
on. I don't watch that shit no more, bro. But I wanted to
I
what?
ain't used to wait. The fuck.
But niggas in high school used to be watching awards. Bro.
Used to be
Like,
on
niggas used
that
to wait till
shit.
that shit come on. Fuck you, nigga. This nigga right here. But I wanted to go through the winners real quick. Some of the winners. The Baby won Best New Hip Hop Artist. Jay-Z won Hustle of the Year. Who y'all think got Lyricist of the Year?
Fucking,
Probably not J. Cole.
It was Cole. No, I'm saying the nominees.
Oh.
Cole, 2 Chainz, Drake. I can't remember everybody, but yeah, Cole did win. Anyway. Cole won Lyricist of the Year.
Deserved it.
Producer of the Year went to DJ Khaled. Best DJ went to DJ Mustard. MVP of the Year went to Nipsey Hussle. Album of the Year went to Travis Scott's Astro World. Best feature verse went to J. Cole on A Lot with 21 Savage. Impact track went to Cole, Middle Child, which I hate Middle Child. I don't like that song at all. Best single and best collab duo was to Old Town Road remix with Billy Ray Cyrus and Lil Nas X. So yeah, those are some of the winners of the Hip Hop Awards. So congrats to all those people, especially congrats to the Baby. Because we talked about it, we spoke highly of the Baby on
Came
here
up,
a
man.
couple weeks ago.
Came
Yeah.
up.
The Baby
Congrats
came out
to
of
him,
fucking
man.
nowhere. What
Yeah.
else? Best video director went to Travis Scott. So I guess he directs a lot of his videos. I'm guessing that's how he won it. That's the only way he can win it to me, honestly. So yeah, shout out to those winners, man. What we got here? Oh, I skipped over something, but it's all good. So the last thing I got, Wale put out his album. It's called Wow That's Crazy. That's the album name. It's called Wow ... That's Crazy. I'm not a Wale fan. Are you a Wale fan, Donald? I know Brandon.
I'm not the biggest Wale fan, but I will
I'm not
listen.
either. I'm not either.
What's that one called?
It's called Wow That's Crazy.
It's crazy you dropped the album.
Yes, but this is Wale's 6th album. That's fucked up. This is Wale's 6th album. I've literally never been a Wale fan, and a lot of people clown Wale. It's just
But
something.
he's underrated though. I feel like he's a little.
To me,
underrated.
he's not.
He's boosting himself. Like on
He's
Twitter,
not
he's
to me.
he's
This is the
boosting
thing, though. He's not underrated to me. There's just something
I feel like
about
he is.
him. It's just something about him that I can't put my finger on what it is. There's something about him that I cannot put him in that tier of Cole, Kendrick, and Drake.
Nah, I don't
I
think
don't even think he's in the second
Second
tier.
tier. He's
I
not
think he's in the
second
third
He
tier.
might be
The second or third.
third.
Is he in
Yeah,
a second tier with like a Meek, maybe like a
Nah.
Meek can rap better than him to
like
me.
a
But niggas will argue that Wale's a better
Yeah.
rapper.
We talking about what we were gonna put in here is consistency too. I feel like he's not.
And this is his sixth album. This is his sixth solo
But
album.
that doesn't mean that you hear about him as much
see.
as he
Yeah.
puts out music.
Yeah,
When's the
that's
last
true.
time I heard a Wale song? I don't even remember the last time I heard a Wale song.
I know, right? I don't know, man. And his singles that he always comes out with is like a feature with like a R&B artist.
He's good at making those songs for like ladies, like a club like level vibe.
Yeah, exactly. There you
Yeah.
go. His last album before this one was 2017, Shine, and before that 2015. He dropped 2009, 2011, 2013, 2015.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The consistency is not there.
It's like every 2 years, but it's like Cole and Kendrick do that too. They do the same shit.
Yeah, I guess you really wouldn't say that. He's
But-
underrated.
I listened to the album, and it's really good. This shit is really good. This shit is good. Like, for real. And I don't even like Wale. I heard the first song. I seen a lot of people talking about the first song, like, highly. And I listened to it, and I was like, yeah, it's cool. It's going to be a whole nother Wale album that I don't like. And then it went to the next song, and then the next one. And I was like, this shit is really good. The guest features, I don't remember a last album that I heard that the guest features work perfectly on every single song. When I say every guest feature on this album was perfect, that shit was literally perfect, nigga.
Yeah.
Every guest feature he had. Let me go through the features real quick. Who he had on there? Some of them he don't even credit them. He had Dreamville's Ari Lennox on there. Boogie was on there. Black was on there. Bryson Tiller. The On Chill song with Jeremiah. And there's a couple uncredited, like I said. Kelly Price, I don't know who that is. Megan Thee Stallion's on there. Jacquees is on there. Some other dude. There's a dude named Pink Sweats. His verse was hard on it. It's a song called 50 to Say. 15 songs, 54 minutes long. Great amount of songs, great length of the album. That shit was really good. And when I say every feature worked perfectly, that shit worked
How would
perfectly.
you rank it as far as albums this year?
This year, I don't know. And we gonna have to do an end of the year album of the year. When the end of the year comes, we gonna have to do that. But I feel like the first song should have been the last song, because the last song is a song with Meg Thee Stallion. It's called Pole Dancer, and it's like a club song.
Yep.
You heard it,
Mhm.
and it's the last song of the album.
I mean, that was.
I'm like, why the fuck is that the last song?
Yeah, I know. It shouldn't have been the last song.
I think the
Anyway.
first song should have been the last song.
How was the rest of the album though?
Bro, that shit was good. Nigga, I was
I'm
listening
saying
to
as
that
far
work
as,
all the
like,
way through. The shit
I'm
was.
saying as far as like the type of song.
There's a lot of like that shit he said, like when they put like
For females and
yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
because that's the type of artist.
He's
Wale.
like-
it,
I ain't gonna lie,
makes
he's
sense
great.
if that's gonna be the last one. Then.
There's not a lot of songs where he's like just straight spitting. There's not a lot of songs
Yeah.
like that. There's barely any songs like that.
Well, then it makes sense the order that he put it in. Then more likely.
I guess it's just that pole dancer song. I don't know why he put that last, but I want to say this about Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B. Y'all better step the fuck up, because
Yeah,
this
you
bitch
fucking
met
right.
every single thing I've ever heard this bitch on. This shit is fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Even this shit. You said what?
That's what I'm saying, bitch.
She calls herself
herself
bitch. Yeah, she say that herself. This nigga here. But excuse me, but anything she is on, this shit is fire, bro. Anything. And this girl can really rap. I'm gonna say it again, but she can really rap, bro. So I want to say that for real. Meg Thee Stallion is coming, nigga. She is fucking coming.
She's here. I think she's here.
Bro, yeah, right. She's here, bro. She can really rap. I seen freestyles that she had back in the day. Yo, this girl can really rap like for real. So I say all that to say shout out Wale, man. That's actually a good album. And I've never been a Wale fan, but that shit was a really good project, bro. So if y'all haven't heard it and you want to check it out, man. Like I said, it's called Wow, That's Crazy. I think it just came out Friday that just passed. So I think that's it for music, man.
Wow, that's crazy. Last week.
Yeah, on Friday. That was it.
Get what I did there? I said, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, I get it. Just take it right here. So that's all we got for music. So we gonna move on to entertainment, and we still got a lot of shit to talk about, man. A lot of fucking shit. We might be an hour and a half. We might be 3 hours.
It don't matter.
Nah, I'm joking. 3 hours, nigga? You want to go 3 hours? Fuck that, nigga. I ain't talking on this shit for no damn 3. Stop fucking your leg, nigga. This nigga right here always doing this shit. Your leg sleepy, nigga. This nigga, I can hear it on the mic. This guy.
Can you?
Yeah, that's why I said stop doing it. This nigga here. So entertainment, the PS5, the release date, PlayStation posts on Twitter that it is coming next holiday 2020. I want to say Christmas. So PS5 is coming out, and I saw something. I don't have it here, but I saw something that Grand Theft Auto 6 is supposed to be released with the PlayStation 5. So
we need that.
Yeah, we definitely
need that. One of the best games, hands down.
Yeah,
that's the only. I don't even buy games. In that game, I go out there and buy full fucking price.
Yeah.
I buy 2 copies.
Yeah. That's arguably one of the best video game franchises.
It might be the best.
Yeah, if not the best of all time.
It's on Call of Duty and shit.
Yeah. You know they coming out with a new Modern Warfare next week, right?
But they be doing that shit
Next week.
Yeah, next week.
Damn, didn't they just drop some shit?
They did.
They dropped Black Ops 4, but that was like, damn, that was last year. Yeah, Black Ops 4 came out last year.
No, they dropped something after that. They dropped another one.
Yeah.
For real? Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, I know that.
They be on that shit.
I stopped playing that Black Ops 4 shit, but I'm gonna buy that Modern Warfare though. I'm gonna buy that shit.
He stopped playing it after we couldn't get Blackout.
Yeah,
me and him, when he got it, we was trying to get Blackout.
We
We trying to get number
bro,
one.
we
got
never
so
won.
close.
We got number 2 so many times. But yeah, so PlayStation 5 is coming soon. The next thing we got for entertainment, the Rick and Morty season 4 trailer release. You watch Rick and Morty, Donald?
I do not. I'm asleep.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, this nigga put me onto that shit. That shit.
you don't
that
watch
shit's
it?
funny.
I don't.
Oh, you don't watch
I no offense, but I mean,
Yo, that shit
I
is
can
funny.
start. I can start.
Yeah.
That shit is funny as fuck, bro.
Do that.
I got
But the trailer came out. It didn't really show. I mean, it didn't really make me want to watch it even more. I'm gonna watch it, but it's coming Sunday, November 10th at 11:30 p.m. So season 4 of Rick and Morty, it will be back next month, and that's all I got for that. And that's it. We done for the whole podcast.
All right. Let's get out of here.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming, man.
I appreciate y'all.
Nah,
It's been real. I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and get out of here.
So next day for entertainment, I'm gonna talk about. I talked about last week or the week before that I wanted to see the Joker movie, which I haven't seen yet. You didn't see it yet either, right? The Joker movie, you didn't see it yet. You said
I'm
right.
going to see it soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it soon too. But I did see Will Smith's new movie Gemini Man. I saw it last night, so I want to talk about it real quick. I think I said on here that it looked lame when I saw the trailer, because it did look kind of lame when I saw the trailer. But I liked it. I liked the movie. It wasn't, oh my God, you got to go see this shit movie. It wasn't no shit like that. It's cool. It's a cool movie. It's not one of Will Smith's best movies, and we talked about that too. The streak he's been on. I think his last great movie, this nigga right here, his last great movie that he had, his last really good movie was Focus in 2015, to me.
Focus was good.
That was his last. This nigga ain't never seen Focus.
What the fuck is Hocus Pocus?
This nigga ain't never seen Focus. Focus was good though, right?
Damn,
Focus was
bitch,
good.
you gonna slap me? The fuck? You keep
Like,
doing
I
that
seen
shit.
nigga. But that shit was good though, bro.
Focus was good.
But I think that was his last good movie. I didn't like Suicide Squad at all.
Yeah, Suicide Squad wasn't it for Will Smith.
I didn't like Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that shit was.
But
not
P did bring up some the other day. He said Will Smith, if it wasn't for him, he made those movies.
Yeah, if he wasn't in Suicide Squad, that shit would have been trash.
Yeah, true.
And Aladdin, because I saw Aladdin. If he wasn't in Aladdin, that would have just been another movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie, man. Let me try to go through it real quick. I liked it. If you don't know, it's Will Smith. He has a clone trying to kill him. It's an exact clone of him trying to kill him, and you can see that for the trailer. I'm not giving anything away. His clone is trying to kill him. It's a younger version of Will Smith. They put some CGI shit over his head, so it's really him. It's really him, but they just edited his face. And honestly, in the movie, I'll let y'all see, but it just looked kind of cartoony, man. The clone, the nigga looked cartoony as fuck.
Too animated.
Yeah, it looked too animated, bro. Like you can literally tell that they did the shit. I mean, they couldn't really just, because I was thinking like, why they just didn't cut his facial hair off and just put some makeup on him? But I don't know. That's just me.
They could have done that. That's what Tyler Perry does when he like in Medea movies, when he plays
Yeah, but
Medea
it's not
and
gonna be on
himself.
the same scale though.
No.
Nah,
I
I mean,
thought there's a way they can edit two of the same people who are two different characters into the same scene.
And that's what
Yeah,
they
they
did.
could
But I
do.
mean, like for like the actual clone, I don't think they should have did the CGI. That's just me. I'm not a fucking director.
Yeah,
but
true.
I'm not a director. But in the fucking clone, this nigga said because the movie was filmed in Georgia too. This nigga Will asked where the clone was from. This nigga said, I'm from just outside Atlanta. I was like, oh, this nigga from Gwinnett. That nigga really said that. Nigga's like, I'm from outside Atlanta. I'm like, this nigga's from Gwinnett, bro.
I'm from Lawrence.
That shit was funny. But yeah, like I said, it's not like, oh my God, you got to go see this movie. But it was a good movie. It had a lot of good messages in it. It was kind of like some deep shit in there, here and there. But I did like it. Like I said, it's not one of Will Smith's best movies. But I feel like if you like Will Smith, go see it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to give too much of the movie away. Gemini Man was out of a 10. I'll give it a 6. Out of a 10.
Well, I mean, that don't really make me want to go see it.
I'll give it a 6. Let me think.
Above average.
I can't give it a 7.
CGI was that bad?
It wasn't. That wasn't the problem. The story was good. I'll say that. The story was
like
good.
Looper?
I didn't see Looper. I know what when we was talking the other day. I know what Looper is, but I didn't see Looper.
You seen Looper?
I seen Looper. You really gotta sit down and watch that movie. Like
it seemed like it's the same concept.
Yeah.
The story was good. The whole story. Like I like the messages. Like I said, the story was good. But as far as the Joker movie, I keep hearing people that just saying that Joaquin Phoenix did better than Heath Ledger. Now I gotta go see this shit because I didn't even want to see this shit until I see people saying that. Like they saying that this
What's
nigga
his
did.
name? Joaquin what?
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, I thought it was Joaquin. Is it Joaquin? I don't fucking know. Yeah. Whatever your name is, bro. Niggas is saying you did better than Heath Ledger. Now I gotta go see this shit because I don't believe that.
I heard that too.
I don't believe that. Man, I do not believe that.
That's tough.
That's tough
Heath
as fuck.
Ledger.
And Heath Ledger wasn't even the main star of the movie, but he did so good it made it like the movie was about him.
He playing that role basically causes death, basically.
Yeah, people say that. And I saw the dude that he did the whole Why So Serious scene with, the black dude.
Some
I don't know. The nigga that played Spawn. You remember the Spawn movies, the black nigga? And the nigga that Joker was like, why so big with the knife in his mouth?
Yeah.
He did an interview and they asked him about that. It was a long time ago. They were like, do you think that role played a part? And he was like, when Heath Ledger was on set, like that nigga would be like, he'll be in that Joker shit, and then as soon as we say cut, this nigga was playing. Like just bullshitting the whole time. So he don't think that played a part in his death. He said that he thinks that that's straight bullshit. He said he hate when people say that shit.
Nah.
Because he said that nigga was like the biggest clown on the Dark Knight set, Heath Ledger. That's what he said.
I think he did.
I say the same thing because that nigga he put a lot into that role. Like he put a lot. That's his best. He got an Oscar for that shit too after he died. But now I gotta go see that fucking Joker movie because niggas are saying that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't believe it. I was gonna see it today, but I didn't have time. So yeah. Moving on now. There is a Dr. Dolittle remake being made, and it is starring Robert Downey Jr. And Eddie Murphy has no part of it. It's coming out January 17th. Yeah, Eddie Murphy literally has no part into it. Wow. You thought it was Eddie Murphy?
I thought it was Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy has no part in it. It's Robert Downey Jr.
I mean,
that's the shit.
It could still be good, but like Dr. Dolittle is a classic movie, man.
Yeah, I think let it be classic.
So yeah, that's
from Iron Man to Dr.
the Avengers. That nigga died on the
he
died. Shit, so you seen it? You seen the last Avenger?
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh yeah, that shit was good though. So Dr. Dolittle remake is coming in January, and there's also another remake, supposedly a prequel. I talked about this with Brandon. There is a Training Day prequel that is in the works. Another black movie classic, and Denzel has no part of this one at all.
Lord.
And I don't know how this is a prequel because I saw reports saying that what the fuck? I saw reports saying that the dude, what was his name in Training Day? Jake, the white dude. They saying that now he is going to be training somebody in the next movie. But how is that a prequel? Because he was a rookie in Training Day. So I don't know. Maybe that's not true. That's not true. But they're saying there is a prequel in the works to Training Day, and Denzel has absolutely no part of it.
To be honest, on a related but unrelated note, I'm waiting for Denzel's next movie.
Yeah, let me see.
Denzel has pretty good movies. I like his movies.
Yeah, and I wanted to say this too. As far as when we was just talking about Will Smith, Will Smith is my favorite actor, and I want to say Denzel is right behind him. But like I said, man,
you saying as of now?
Yeah, Will Smith is my favorite actor of all time. It's just the person, and Denzel's a hell of a nigga too. But I don't know, just Will Smith is my favorite actor, just to me. Damn, you gotta go to a whole nother page for this nigga Denzel's movies. This nigga movie list long as fuck, nigga. Look at this. That's all his fucking movies. His next movie is called The Little Things. This nigga's playing John Hancock. Did they not do this already with Will Smith? I'm saying that's his name, John Hancock. It's this nigga here, but yeah,
it's not gonna be a superhero movie. It must be something else.
The fuck? No, maybe that's the director. Oh, I'm tripping. That's the director.
Bruh, this guy right here. Oh,
his name is Deke. Yeah, because I see this shit right there. Deke? His name is Deke in the movie. Yeah, it's directed by John Hancock. And it's with Jared Leto, the nigga that played the Joker in Suicide Squad. So that's Denzel's next movie. Don't have a release date, but yeah, Denzel is arguably the best actor. He's the best black actor of all time, but Will Smith is my favorite actor. I'll say that. But like I said, man, Will Smith has been on a streak of not so good movies. Mm-hmm. And Denzel's last good movie to me was Fences. I don't like the Equalizer. We talked about that too. I do not like the Equalizer. You like the Equalizer?
Nah, I mean,
Thank you. Thank you. I do not like the Equalizer. I didn't even see number 2. I did not like number 1.
it was decent. I ain't gonna knock it. It was
You and
decent.
Falcons, bro.
This nigga right here. We don't talk about the Falcons.
I didn't like the first one. The ending like that, it was kind of stupid to me, but I like the second one.
Yeah, well, did you see Fences?
I didn't see Fences.
Hey, I fuck with that movie Flight. The nigga was doing
Oh,
cocaine.
oh, yeah,
Plane,
that was-
boy, that's some real shit.
That's one of his best movies.
With the plane?
yeah,
that's one of
cocaine
his-
flying that thing. Boy.
Yeah, that's one of his best movies for
That
real.
junk.
So yeah,
You gonna
training.
hear that later with the plane?
So I know it's called Flight. So the Training Day prequel is coming. I don't know. It didn't say release date, but yeah, Denzel is not involved. And the last thing we got for entertainment, I saw a video. Stop kicking your leg. This nigga is tripping. This nigga, I keep hearing this shit. This nigga is tripping. But Jason Weaver. If you've seen ATL, which I'm sure a lot of y'all niggas did, ATL, the movie with T.I. I'm
Fucked up.
But his friend Teddy, I think that's Teddy. Let me not say that is him.
The fat one?
No,
The chubby one?
no, Teddy's not the fat one. Teddy is the one. Teddy is the nigga in ATL that did he work at Wi-Fi? No, he didn't work at. He was just that is him. He was the nigga that was still in high school and he was supposed to graduate like years ago. That is him. So he did an interview with Vlad TV, and he was talking about that he was. I want to say he was on The Lion King. Film and discard. Let me make sure. Yeah, he is young Simba on The Lion King. I literally had no idea about that.
I didn't know that either.
This
I had
nigga
no
was
clue.
young Simba on The Lion King. So he did an interview with Vlad TV, and he was talking about how his mother made him turn down a $2 million check for Disney at the time that he did the voice of young Simba. And so, of course, everybody wants to know why $2 million, because that's the most money this nigga's ever seen. Check out this interview if you haven't seen it, because I feel like this is like something. I'm glad that he said this. So he said that they throw out the number $2 million for the role, but Disney was saying that was all the money that he was going to get for the rest of his life. It's just going to be a $2 million check, no royalties, and that's it. His mom went back. He said they sat down. They was like, wait a minute. Let's renegotiate this deal. He took less money. He took $100,000 straight.
Yeah.
Plus royalties for the rest of his life. This nigga is still getting paid for The Lion King. Lion King came out in 1994. That's 25 years ago that Lion King came out. He's still getting checks for this. So he was saying that just to give people the importance of taking that, instead of just taking that fast dollar, be smart about your money, people, because of course a lot of black people is not going to do no shit like that. They just going to take that $2 million check. 25 years later, a lot of niggas going to blow $25 million in 25 years.
It's called passive income.
Exactly. So I want to say that I felt like that was really good that he said that. So he got $100,000 plus royalties. He is still getting checks, and that goes back to that story that I talked about a couple weeks ago. It might have been a couple episodes ago. That Nike deal, I forgot who it was, but there was a gentleman in the NBA. I think it was either $100,000 or a stake in Nike. He took $100,000, and had he taken that stake, the stake now is worth $2 billion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that goes to say, be smart about your money. Think long term, people. We want to promote positivity on this podcast. Me and Brandon talk about this type of shit all the time, like money and business move shit.
It may not seem like it, but we're actually pretty smart.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean,
Damn.
I can't make it just great. That this nigga's a smart nigga. But yeah, so be smart about your money, people. This nigga is still getting checks from the Lion King, $25 million, 25 years later. So it's like, I don't know, man. Black people, we just gotta step up, bro. We gotta step up. When it comes to money and owning our shit, that's another thing I talked about Tyler Perry last week. We gotta start owning our shit. We gotta be smart about our fucking money. And niggas, we can come up, man. We can come up on these niggas out here, bro.
Yup.
He's telling the truth. If
We
y'all
can come up on
put
these
y'all
niggas
mind
out
to it, anybody. It doesn't have
Anybody.
It's not secluded to a race or gender. It doesn't matter. If anybody put their mind to it, you
Black niggas gotta step up. Fuck that. Niggas, we got. I'm joking. I'm fucking joking.
remember
This nigga
what-
Dada was like, damn.
I remember when I met Tyler Perry.
Oh, you met that
No
nigga?
Cap, and at church. This was like a long time ago. But
Oh,
he
for
was
real?
doing stage plays. That's how
At that
far
time?
that's how far back it
Yeah,
was.
at that time, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tyler Perry came up. Shout out to him.
Yeah, so shout out to
Ooh,
Jason Weaver.
should say that for the shout outs.
Yeah, Jason Weaver and ATL, Teddy from ATL. That was him. Like I said. So that's all we got for entertainment. And what we got next? We got entertainment. We got the shout out segment next. We got fuck you, what's trending, fuck you, Brandon, sports, Q&A segment. Now I'll just fuck with this thing. So the shout out segment. So I think everybody has a shout out. You got one, right, Brandon?
Oh yeah.
You got a shout out too, right, Don?
Yep.
Yeah, everybody got a shout out. This is the first time everybody's had a shout out on the shout out segment. So the shout out I want to give is to Billy Ray Cyrus, the artist. Hold on. No, we almost there. She asking if we almost done. So yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus, and the reason I want to shout him out is because he won. Of course, like I just went through the Hip Hop Award winners. Best collab of a duo or group went to Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus. So he went to Twitter after he won, and he said, "Thank you, BET." And at Hip Hop Awards for best collab win, and of course Billy Ray Cyrus is white. And he's doing this, saying a lot of white people would not do this. I'm just being real. He's a country artist, right? I don't want to say Billy Ray. They would not do this.
Strictly.
A lot of country artists would not do this. Even jumping on Lil Nas X's song.
Yeah,
Lil Nas X was nobody, and he jumped on this
nigga song. He got a lot of
song.
shit for that.
And that is arguably the biggest hit of all time. He did get a lot of shit for that.
Yeah.
So he said, "Thank you, BET Hip Hop Awards for best collab win. You kept Old Town Road at #1 for 19 weeks. More importantly, you made me feel welcome into your home and world. I'm dedicating this win to Mr. Nipsey Hussle, a legend gone way too soon." Shout out Billy Ray Cyrus for that tweet. Shout out Billy Ray Cyrus for changing that man Lil Nas X's life for real. So that's my shout out segment. Yeah. Billy Ray Cyrus. Shout out to you. Salute to you, brother. I'll let Brandon go next with a shout out.
All right, I want to shout out a restaurant in Bella, Colombia, over there on
who took you there?
It's just a place I went to.
You went by yourself?
Me and my girl. Shout out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah.
It's on 2785 Cruise Road. Y'all need to check it out. Authentic Colombian food. This shit is official.
Authentic Colombian food.
Authentic, official
what you
Colombian food.
What you had?
Empanadas.
Oh yeah. You ate the whole
rice
plate?
And steak. It had a lot of authentic shit in there, bro. That shit was official.
That's what's up. So yeah, what's it called again? Say it one more time.
Bella, Colombia.
How you say it?
Shut up.
No, I'm really want to know the name.
Bella, Colombia.
Okay. All right, and Donald got a shout out. Go ahead, Donald.
My shout out is the 85 South crew, DC Young Fly, Chico Bean, Carlos Miller. Just gotta shout them out. I've been watching them since they was in a smaller studio, grinding, and they came up. I went to see them about 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. They was in Macon. So yeah, and they
I've
basically
seen them niggas on tour for this.
Yeah, they selling out everywhere, and they show was lit. They definitely doing their thing. So shout out to them.
So shout out Billy Ray Cyrus. Shout out to that restaurant. That's what the shout out segment is about. And shout out to DC Young Fly and the 85 South crew. And again, Brandon said it earlier, I want to shout out, my girl told me to do this. So she wanted me to shout out the breast cancer awareness month this month. So shout out to all the breast cancer survivors. Salute to you. You women are very strong. Men can get breast cancer too, right? I think so. I think they can.
It's very rare.
It's very rare.
Yeah,
just shout out all breast cancer
survivors. It's more
survivors,
prostate cancer.
Yeah, that's for men. Yeah. And that's all we got for the shout out segment. So Donald has something for the fuck you segment. Me and Brandon don't have anything, but Donald got something. So go ahead, my nigga.
Who did I have? I had somebody.
So we haven't done the fuck you segment in a little while. So the fuck you segment is when we give our fuck you to wherever we want to give a fuck.
Y'all might hate me for this.
What?
I would have fuck you for Kanye West.
Oh, that's cool.
No,
why?
Okay. All right,
why
you
just want to because
there was something on Twitter I saw. He was doing one of his little Sunday service things, and he was saying something about the Republicans. Oh, the Republicans.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you saw that.
I didn't see everything that he said, but I saw that.
He's just I don't know what specifically he was saying, but he just it's like he'll do one thing, make you like him, be like, oh okay, Kanye, you cool, and then he'll do something big you like, hate him, be like, bro, just like fuck you.
Oh yeah, I don't think we gave a fuck you to Kanye yet. So yeah, so Kanye West, you get the insensitive podcast. Fuck you for the day, sir. You're not gonna hear this, and we don't give a fuck. But fuck Kanye, man. This nigga nose bleeding and shit. Boy, I've seen that shit before. This nigga tried that shit. I've seen that shit before. That Shaq and Kevin Hart shit. They put their face on each other. So yeah, that's the fuck you segment. So next thing we got what's trending. So the first thing here, I got a story about Delta. A woman was able to get on board without her flight ticket or identification. According to CNN, authorities are currently investigating a woman that managed to board a Delta Airlines flight from Orlando to Atlanta without a boarding pass or proper identification. The Orlando Police Department responded to a suspicious person report at the airport on Saturday. When the officers arrived, the woman was escorted from the plane after she failed to show a boarding pass for the flight. When asked to present the pass and her ID, the woman reportedly claimed to have thrown her boarding pass away and she did not have no identification. So this lady got, that shit is scary, bro. Damn. Because one of these days, motherfuckers is gonna fucking get on this plane with some shit again. Like, God forbid, but hey, man, if you're able to get on a plane without ID, hey, man, it looks like she was lying too. Honestly, she did not throw out her fucking boarding pass. She did not have a boarding pass. That's my opinion. She didn't have a boarding pass. She didn't have no fucking ID, and she
That's
got on the
scary.
fucking plane. That is scary.
That's crazy.
You don't know
That's
what
fucking
these people capable of. Nah, bro, they need to nip that in the bud right there.
Maybe you should get a job at the airport and a TSA and try to work that out.
Who, me?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna hire me. I'm Indian.
They have niggas in India that work at the fucking airport. They got seen this shit.
Gonna hire me.
This nigga here. So yeah, that's what I got for Delta. And the next thing here, I got a story. A teen was hospitalized after CVS gives her blood pressure pills instead of her asthma medication. According to reports, Alyssa Warts of Connecticut went to pick up her regular prescription for asthma medication at CVS, but got something else entirely different, blood pressure medication. The teen said she noticed something was wrong when she started experiencing symptoms such as nausea, dizziness, weakness, and severe headache. She had reportedly been taking blood pressure pills for 2 days after realizing the mix-up. And from what I've seen, I think it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But I could have sworn I seen something that like the lawsuit is worth like $1 billion. I may be wrong,
It probably is.
but yeah, I think it doesn't say it in here, but it's somewhere along the lines of $1 billion that this lady is going to be awarded in this lawsuit,
That's
which
not
is
even
insane.
That's not even a dent.
Yeah,
It's
'cause you
the
can-
pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, because you can kill somebody off some shit like that. And so yeah, the next thing here, this is pretty funny to me. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 stories. Donna, you got one too, right?
Yep.
And then Brandy, you got one. You got a couple for what's trending. The next story here. There is a man who impregnated twins, and he plans to marry both of them.
Did we read about this?
No, we did it. Nigga.
We did, bro.
No, we did it. I promise you, we did that. This is the first time I talked about
This
the twin.
happened a couple months ago, though.
It did.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's impregnated 2 twins. He's planning on marrying both of them. That's the picture of them.
Yeah.
Them together. Read the story. Is his name Kanye Jr.? I think his name is Kanye. Kiani, I don't fucking know. But yeah, so judging from the situation, blah blah blah. He revealed his Instagram account was deleted after people kept reporting his page. He mentioned that the twins gave birth. What? He even mentioned when the twins gave birth, social workers came into the room and asked the twins if they were in a dangerous situation. What the fuck are these niggas talking about?
Wow.
So yeah, this nigga said wow. What the hell niggas said? That's fucking funny. So yeah, man. Apparently you can find love with twins, man. Apparently out here, I don't know how that happens. How you can get twins pregnant and they don't get mad. This shit is crazy out here, bro. And of course, these people is black. I'm pretty sure this happens with every race. I always talk about some race shit every fucking week. This shit. I gotta stop doing that shit.
Racist.
But yeah, so this fucking story is all over the place, so I can't really read it. Viral young man. We kept in contact since their relationship went viral. We're happy to report that they welcomed a baby boy and baby girl back in May and June. So yeah, this shit was a couple months ago. So yeah, he has. Yo, that is insane. When you think about that, like this nigga has kids with 2 sisters, and they don't give a fuck.
He got money?
I don't know.
Or he's some regular ass nigga.
Like,
I mean, do you?
I don't know, man. But I just thought that was funny, man. That happened.
Probably happy to fucking be like, oh shit, you got 2 twins.
Yeah, they probably, of course, because niggas is gonna do that. So, the next story here, there is a 9-year-old child charged of 5 counts of murder following Illinois' house fire. According to ABC News, a child has been charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of arson, and 1 count of aggravated arson. The child was accused of intentionally setting the fire with knowledge of people being in the home. The office did not say if there was a known connection between the suspects and the victims. It was a heavy decision. It's a tragedy. This is what the state attorney said. It was a heavy decision. It's a tragedy. But at the end of the day, it's charging a very young person with one of the most serious crimes that we have. I just think it needs to be done at this point. Yeah, that's all he said. The unidentified child will not face incarceration, but if convicted, will likely undergo, and it got cut off after that. So one thing I want to say is I'll be down if I get killed by a 9-year-old. That's just me. I'm not going out and getting killed. I'm just saying that jokingly, but this is a serious situation. So condolences and prayers to the people in that family. But I'm gonna say it again. Ain't no 9-year-old kid finna kill me. I'm sorry. Knock on wood. Ain't no 9-year-old kid finna kill me. I'm sorry. That's not happening. I'm not getting taken off of this earth by a fucking 9-year-old
How would
nigga.
you know?
It's not happening.
How would you?
A 9 year, I don't know, but I'm making sure it's not gonna happen. Knock on wood again.
How would you know?
It's not gonna kill this nigga stupid. But yeah, so
You don't got the answers.
right here. But yeah, 9-year-old set a fire. What y'all think?
Hey,
How old was he?
9 years old.
Yo,
these kids be wilding these days. That don't surprise me.
So I'm guessing he killed 5 people. Yeah, 5 people got killed in this fire.
yeah, you deserve. I don't even care that you deserve.
But it's hard. That's what the state attorney was saying. It's hard to charge a kid, but he killed 5 people. But yeah.
You know what you're doing. You're 9 years old. You know that it's bad to set a fire to a house.
I don't know what. I'm not even gonna say that. Never mind. But I don't know what's gonna happen with that going forward because it's like, where are you going? Well, you gonna have to put him in what, juvenile?
Plus, he's tried as an adult.
What, you gonna put him in adult jail? They can't do that.
Unless what they do juvenile, then transfer him when he gets of age.
Yeah, when he gets older.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say something.
They'll probably try him as an adult, but
They're
they
gonna-
probably wouldn't put him in that.
They're gonna probably say something's wrong with his mental health because he's a kid.
More likely.
To me, yeah. So
They do the insanity plea when they get some kind of.
Yep. And then the last thing I got, well, last 2 things. We talked about the Amber Guyger case last week, and we talked about the judge. Her name is Tammy Camp. We talked about she got a little backlash for hugging Amber Guyger after the sentencing was given, and she has responded. She said, "I don't understand the anger." What else did I say? Many were shocked to see Judge Tammy Camp openly embrace convicted murderer Amber Guyger after she was sentenced to prison, and even more puzzled when she gave Guyger her personal Bible, which has caused a formal complaint to be filed against her. For the first time, Judge Kemp is speaking out, as reported by Time. They don't really have everything that she said. She just said, "I don't understand the anger." But I'm like, why? I don't know, man. People don't be thinking, bro. I'm not finna sentence a murderer and then go down and hug the girl. I understand that you're trying to be positive about the situation, and we talked about the victim's brother, Botham Jean's brother, doing pretty much the same thing. But you're a judge. You're in a professional environment. That's just my opinion on the situation. Regardless of anything, I wouldn't have gone down there and hugged her for this, especially when she killed one of your people. The judge is black too. She killed one of your people. That's another thing. But hey, man, she says she don't understand the anger. So, and then the last thing we talked about, Joshua Brown. You seen what came out about him? Remember we talked about the dude. He testified against Amber Guyger.
Oh yeah.
The Dragon Ball Z shirt, and then he got killed.
Yeah.
The police are saying that it was a drug deal that went wrong, that he was killed.
Wow.
So the gentleman that testified against Amber Guyger, he was a neighbor of Botham Jean. He was killed a couple days, I think like 10 days after testifying. The police are saying that it was a drug deal gone bad, that there was 2 gentlemen that drove 5 hours. Dallas police say that it was a drug dealer, that Joshua Brown is a drug dealer and was killed by 3 men who drove 4.5 hours from Louisiana to Texas to buy weed from him, but murdered him instead. Then the 3 men left all the money and drugs at the crime scene after the murder.
What do you think of that?
Okay, you got me fucked up at the part where they drove 5 hours to buy some weed. Niggas be going 10 minutes around the corner about weed. Like, you don't go no 5 hours to buy no damn weed. The fuck?
Somebody says, so you mean to tell me a drug dealer willingly got on the stand to testify against the cop and then miraculously got shot in a drug deal gone bad with folks that drove 5 hours? Y'all lying.
That's bullshit.
Bullshit to me too. That's all I'm gonna say about this situation because I've been
I
speaking.
don't know. I think it got a little psych, nigga. No, that's not true. No.
Yeah,
That's just for y'all. That's not like thinking. It can't be true.
right.
Think about that narrative.
It don't even make sense.
Drive 5 hours for a drug deal, kill him, and not take anything.
They didn't
take anything.
They didn't even say how much weed it was.
That don't make no sense at all.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you that you got to be careful around police. It don't matter how good you may think they are. They can do anything to fit the bill. They have good cops out there, fine, whatever. I grant it, but they got a lot more crooked cops.
Yeah, that's true. That's
That's
honestly true. Yeah. So and that's all I got. Donald, you got something, and then I got one more thing, but I'll do it after y'all go.
You want to go ahead?
No, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, yeah, well, mine is the case that's been floating all over Twitter. Tatiana Jefferson, her who was killed by a Fort Worth, Texas police officer. Basically, a neighbor wanted to do a welfare check. Said he saw her front door open, the lights on, everything like that. So he was wondering if anything was going down. So he called the police to come check. So apparently, Tatiana Jefferson was in her home just playing a video game with her nephew. and the cops show up. Who's the cop's name? The cop's name is Aaron Dean. So they show up. Basically, they say something. They scream into the house, say something.
I saw that video.
Yeah, I'm still learning about it a little bit, but
in the video, I saw the cop going up to a window. And
he says, "Put your hands up," or something like that.
But right after he said that, he just started firing.
Yeah, he gives it no time.
Right after, guys. 2 seconds. What? How long?
I don't even know the specific time, but I heard it was less than a couple seconds.
Yeah, and it was nighttime too, so he could barely see. So I don't even think, and he was through a window, so I don't think he could see if whoever it was had a weapon or anything. He just started firing at this.
Yeah, he gives one command, fires, kills her. So, and then that happened on a Saturday morning, and he resigned that Monday morning. So of course he's gonna be fired, of course, because the chief of police came out and said, "Oh, of course we're gonna fire him." Yeah, and he's being charged, or will be charged with criminal charges, or whatever. But
that's good. Then.
What will be the end result is my question.
It's not enough, man.
Yeah, that's another thing. Because he'll be charged, but it's like, what are they gonna send us?
Yeah, we've seen this story how many times?
Exactly.
So
condolences and prayers to that. Is a girl that got killed.
Yeah, 28-year-old.
Condolences and prayers to the family of that woman, man. So that's fucked up. But yeah, at least he's gonna be charged, and he did resign, which of course he was gonna do for doing some bullshit like that. And Brandy, you got something?
All right, I got an article here. It's a 2-year-old boy shot in a cowardly, violent act of road rage. Suspect charged. It's happening in Baltimore, Maryland. A 2-year-old boy was shot in the stomach in a cowardly, violent act of apparent road rage in Baltimore. The 2-year-old who was in the car with his family was taken to the hospital, and he's in stable condition. He was still shot. Apparently, the victim's car, they were at a light waiting for the car in front, which is the alleged assailant. He was pulled up against a part, with another car next to him. I guess they were talking and whatnot. After the light turned green, they were honking the horn, and he wouldn't go. So the victim went around. The assailant followed the victim's car and shot into the window and hit the boy in the stomach.
Damn, bro.
And what's his name? Javon Johnson. He was arrested by police for that he killed it. He killed the boy.
The boy was 2.
Yeah, he was 2 years old.
What state was this in?
Baltimore.
Was it Baltimore? Damn. Yeah, condolences again. We always talking about some fucked up shit. Condolences to that family, and I got another fucked up thing after that. Condolences and prayers to that family of that young boy. Hey man, it's the country we live in, bro.
I think he's in a stable condition, but he's being charged with attempted murder.
Oh, the boy's not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Oh yeah, but still condolences to their family, because if my son gets shot, of course, that's bro. Bro, I had to kill that nigga, bro, for that bullshit. I'm sorry.
Road rage, don't feed into it. Just let them. I succumb to that too. Like I have.
Everybody does.
I get mad sometimes, but just let it go, because you don't never know what people got. Yeah. You just never know what these people are.
Never know. And some nigga might be having a bad day, and it could be some simple shit on the road that happens with you, the hospital, and these niggas come out and shoot your ass. So be careful. Be fucking careful out here. And then the last thing I got for what's trending, there was a building in New Orleans. It was under construction. It was the Hard Rock Cafe. There is a video that is going around. That shit literally collapsed while people were on the road in New Orleans. The building, which was under construction, collapsed early Saturday, and as of now, only one person has been pronounced deceased. Currently, there are 3 people who are unaccounted for and 18 people who were rushed to the hospital, according to the New Orleans News. There were reportedly 45 people working there was people working inside the building, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was. And I had the video here.
Oh, dang.
That's the video.
Oh, my God.
Oh, they running away.
People on the road. You seen the video, Donna?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Bro, they running away.
And one thing I'm gonna say, that's a lawsuit, bro. Them niggas is gonna get sued.
For real.
Them niggas are gonna get sued. Especially, I don't even know if the number has been updated to people that have passed after that situation. But them niggas are gonna get sued for that shit. That is a lawsuit waiting to happen, bro. Yeah, so another prayers to anybody that was affected by that, man, for real. Because that's fucking terrible. You're just walking down the street in a building under construction, and it's a lot of shit. It wasn't just a couple pieces. Like it was like a lot of the building just fell. The crane and all that shit fell.
Quarter damn building.
Yeah, and them niggas that were fucking running look like they got hit, bro.
I would imagine.
That was
bro,
a lot of rubble
and
everything,
bro. So yeah, that's all we got for what's trending, man. There's some crazy shit going on. Every time we talk about some what's trending shit, it's always
never
some
going
crazy
out.
shit.
Anything.
Yeah, that's the world.
Always gonna be.
That's the fucking world. So yeah, that was what's trending. So we got sports in the Q&A. So this nigga Anthony texted me because I might call this nigga. He said, this nigga sending me videos of bullshit. This nigga did chip. Better tell her for the call up soon. So yeah, sports. I'm gonna do a quick week 6 recap. And then we will talk about Georgia sports, which I'm sure Donald would love to talk. Oh, you lit? Okay.
We lit.
All right, so a quick Week 6 recap around the NFL. Carolina and Tampa Bay played in London. Carolina won 37-26. They are 4-2. They are now 4-0 without Cam Newton. NFC South. Donald. Baltimore beat Cincinnati. Cincinnati's 0-6. Cleveland was up big on Seattle. Seattle came back and won. Baker Mayfield and the Browns, they're continuing to struggle. Browns are now 2-4. Seahawks moved to 5-1. Russell Wilson is in the MVP conversation now. Saints win again without Drew Brees. They beat Jacksonville 13-6. There wasn't really a lot of good games. The Houston-Kansas City game was good. Houston came back and won. Houston and Kansas City are now 4-2. Kansas City has lost their last 2 games at home. So Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, they lost 2 straight at home. Miami still are on. They don't have a win. They're 0-5. The 49ers are 5-0. They beat the Rams. Rams have lost 3 straight. Ain't really much else happened. Patriots are still undefeated. They beat the Giants on Thursday, 35-14. Patriots are 6-0. Let me see the Patriots' rest of their schedule, bro. Because, bro, them niggas might go fucking around undefeated. Yeah. They play the Jets next. They play the Browns after that. They play at the Ravens. That's going to be a good game. Lamar versus Tom Brady. They go to Philly. They play Dallas. Oh, they do got a hard schedule. They got Philly, Dallas, Houston. At Houston, they play the Chiefs. That's going to be a good game. Tom Brady versus Mahomes. Then after that, they got the Bengals, Bills, and the Dolphins. So they'll lose one. They'll lose a game. They're not going to go undefeated. Yeah. They're definitely not going to go undefeated. What else happened, man? The Falcons. Falcons, man.
Yeah. The Falcons lost to the Falcons. They didn't lose to the Cardinals. We lost to the Falcons.
They lost again. The Falcons are 1-5. The Cardinals won 2 straight now. They beat the Falcons by 1 point, 34-33.
Rookie quarterback.
Yeah, to a rookie quarterback.
He's a good quarterback though.
Yo, who? Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay, but he's a fucking short ass quarterback. He's a rookie. He's scrambles like, come on, bro.
Man.
So yeah, the Falcons, man. You could say what I got here. I wrote some notes about this year, what I wanted to say about these niggas. I'll let you watch the game, Donald, yesterday? Cause
yeah.
He's a fan.
So the Falcons game?
Yeah.
Yeah, we beat ourselves. Second half playing great. We were down 27-13. We come back.
I turned it when it was 27-10.
Oh, yeah.
I turned it off.
I kept watching. I know we can win this game because we needed that win. So it's 27-13. We tie it up. Fourth quarter is 27-27. The refs called a phantom fair catch interference call, which puts Arizona at midfield to go score.
Right.
Damn. And then, they make it 34-27. We drive again. We go score again because our offense was clicking in the second half. It's 33-34. We got to get the extra point to tie it up late in the fourth quarter. I think it's less than 2 minutes left. And Matt Bryant hooks the extra point wide left. And that's how we lose, 34-33. And then Cardinals got a first down and ended the game. So...
Yeah, so the Falcons lose again by 1 point. There was a lot of questionable calls in this game because I did see there was a lot of... I think there was a call in the first quarter, that a pass interference call. That in this whole pass interference shit, this new rule of being able to challenge pass interference is not working right now.
Yeah,
it's really not working. And they're probably going to change it next year to not have this rule implemented again. But it was a close game. And then that Kyler Murray shit with that scramble at the end.
Which he did not get a first down.
He didn't get a first down.
He did not get it.
But at the end of the day, Matt Bryant missed that kick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we wouldn't have even been in that position had he not missed the extra point, which he never misses, but he missed the extra point.
So they gave him Kyler Murray?
Yeah, they gave him a first down. He didn't get the first down. He did not get that shit. The
ball
was out of bounds, and it was fourth down, so it would have been a turnover.
Play?
Yeah, they reviewed it, but they saying there wasn't enough evidence to overturn it. Because once the refs make a call, it has to be indisputable evidence from them to change the call. And that shit right there is a whole nother conversation with itself. But let me pause real quick because T coming in. I'm gonna pause real quick. We're gonna talk about the Falcons. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. What we talking about? The Falcons, right?
Falcons.
All right, yeah. So what's the last thing? I don't even fucking fuck that. Fuck them niggas. Look, man. Regardless of Matt Bryant missed the extra point, we were down 27-10 to the Cardinals. What I keep saying, I've been saying this for the past couple weeks, Donald. Every time we play a mediocre quarterback, We make them niggas look great. Marcus Mariota, Jacoby Brissett, Kyler Murray, who we played last week.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
He looked like Joe Montana against us. Like
this nigga threw 5 touchdowns. Every single time we play a mediocre quarterback. This nigga is a rookie. He had his best game of his rookie season yesterday. 27 for 37. 340 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions.
Hey, Dan Quinn, on the hot seat. Might have to,
My thing is, I said this last week. Our defensive players are trash. No, they're trash. They're trash. Our defense is trash.
Hey, part of it is coaching staff. Honestly.
Yeah, but it's like I said this last week too. It's like you can have it could be Bill Belichick coaching our defense, Donald. Regardless of what your game plan is on defense, you cannot execute a good game plan without good players.
That is true.
You can't do shit without good players. These niggas is trash.
But the Falcons, they provide no pass rush. We blitz the top 5 least amount of times. Well, but bottom 5, I should say. We don't blitz. We don't create any pressure. We don't create any turnovers. So I don't know what kind of plays we call on defense. That with the combination of our players. So we have a lot of work to do.
And like I've been saying about the NFC South, the Saints, they keep winning without Drew Brees. Drew Brees ain't even here yet. He's coming back in a couple weeks.
What they at now?
They're 5-1.
And
the Panthers are 4-2. Backup quarterback for Cam Newton, Kyle Allen. He is the first quarterback in NFL history to win his first 5 starts without throwing an interception. The backup quarterback for the Panthers. We have two quarterbacks in our fucking division that are not playing. Drew Brees and Cam Newton are not playing, and these niggas are still fucking winning.
Hey, P, I said
maybe the moment that y'all should be capitalizing on.
What'd you say?
I said maybe Matt Ryan needs to get hurt and we can turn the season around.
If Matt Schaub gonna save us, yeah, he might. Fucking around, he might.
I ain't gonna wish an injury on Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I don't either. But and it's not Matt Ryan's fault. It ain't the quarterback play. It's not his fault because he had a good game yesterday.
He did.
He had a good fucking game. It ain't his fault. And I keep seeing people say, "Oh, Matt Ryan need to go with Dan Quinn." It's not Matt Ryan's fault. It's not Matt Ryan's fault. This nigga's he's been playing well. He throws a couple questionable interceptions here and there, but it's not his fault that we're losing this game. It's not like he's throwing interceptions at the end of these fucking games. It's we're giving up a million fucking points, and then Matt Ryan has to work his way back, and then we never can come back. Because our fucking defense is fucking trash.
After we lost that Super Bowl, not to bring it up again, but I just wish Kyle Shanahan would have never left. Because the 49ers are 5-0. Who's the offensive coordinator? Kyle Shanahan. Yeah,
that's true. But one thing I want to talk about too, because it's been a lot of heartbreak with Georgia sports going on, man. Let's talk about the recent Georgia sports heartbreaks. The 2019 Braves. They lost 13-1 in Game 5 of the NLDS at home. I was at work the other day and I drove by the SunTrust Park. I just started shaking my head because this is where the game happened. The Braves have not won a playoff series since 2001, and the Braves have a really good young team. They gave up 10 innings in the first 10 runs in the first inning. Damn. Before they even got to the bat.
10 runs?
They were down 10-0 in the first inning before they got their first at bat. At home. In the deciding game of the NLCS.
Like a bunch. Like
Acuna, that nigga too.
Ozzie Albies.
Hold on.
What's the other dude? Duval?
Hey, I'm going to call you right back, bro. We on the podcast, but I'm going to call you right back in a second, all right? All right. But yeah, they have a young team. So yeah, they lost 2019 Braves. They lost 13-1. Georgia Bulldogs lose the 2018 College Football Championship and the 2018 SEC Championship, both to Alabama. Y'all know what happened. Jalen Hurts, 1 year, flip-flop, he gets benched. Tua, second year in the SEC Championship. Tua comes back in. Jalen Hurts comes back in. Georgia still lose. 28-3, Super Bowl 51, Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Hawks, last NBA title was 1957. And it says, they just haven't been very good lately. So yeah, Braves lost. Saturday, UGA at home against South Carolina. They lost the game on a missed kick by and Blankenship. He's one of the best kickers in the country. He's one of the best kickers in the country. Missed the field goal in double overtime. Georgia loses. Falcons fall to 1-5 after game time extra point attempt goes wide. Matt Bryant on Sunday. So I've been saying this for a while. Georgia sports a curse, bro. There's a curse.
We lit. You know what? You know one thing? We're relevant every year. Georgia sports is relevant.
But bro, they not. But they can't win shit. I think these niggas need.
We're going.
I don't know Arthur Blank. I keep saying Arthur Blank. He fucked over a witch doctor or something. He did something to somebody. He did something. Niggas in Atlanta need to get together and figure out what the fuck is going on because something is going on. There is a curse. I don't know what. There is something going on. Do y'all believe in curses?
I don't.
Maybe it's you.
Bro.
Maybe you booty. Maybe you trash.
Something is going on.
Go back to Florida.
That's fucked up. Something's going on though. Something is going on.
Hey.
There can't be this many instances. These niggas gave up 10 runs in the first inning. And then the Cardinals fucking lost.
I know,
the
right?
next series. They lost.
That shit a shame. We to the Nationals, I think.
Yeah. Well, they down 2-0. They down 2-0 actually. They down 2-0.
Yeah, they gonna. I predict them to lose the series, but
They're gonna lose the series.
I was getting so
2-0.
hyped because if the Braves would won that series, we wouldn't have to face the Dodgers, like because we lost.
And then the Dodgers lost.
And Dodgers lost. I'm like,
I kept hearing that on the radio because that's the only thing they were worried about, the Dodgers. And then these niggas fucking around.
we could have had an easy route to the World Series, but
Something's going on, bro. There's something's going on, and I don't think that. And the thing, because of course Atlanta United, they won the title last year.
yeah,
I think if this is just me, just speaking what I think, they missed the curse because they're a new franchise.
they're new franchise.
That's me. I feel, and I remember when they won that shit, how Arthur Blank looked sad, even though these niggas won a championship because he knows that was supposed to be the Falcons in the Super Bowl.
in the same stadium.
He
the Falcons
knows that.
and playing.
I think Atlanta United missed the curse. The Braves have not won a playoff series since 2001. Since the Super Bowl, we're what? The Falcons were like 17 and 20 or some
20,
shit, like
yep.
18 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Who else? UGA. These niggas were the number 3 team in the country at home, lost to South Carolina, and their playoff hopes of going to the playoffs right now is probably slim to none now.
You need people to lose, but you can't.
You need Oklahoma to lose, which they're not going to lose. You need LSU to lose. You need Alabama to lose. You need fucking who else? Ohio State to lose. You need a lot of niggas to lose.
And even if Alabama or LSU lose one game, they're still gonna be in the top 5 most likely.
And that wasn't even Georgia's toughest game.
It
They
wasn't
still got to
at
play
all.
Auburn, Florida.
That was,
So they might fucking around and lose that.
and one of their
those
hardest
games.
games. One of their hardest games was Notre Dame, and they beat
Notre Dame. But yeah, so I feel like there is a curse.
That's crazy.
That's me. I feel like there's a curse. I don't know who's gonna be the one to break it, but hey, I'm done with the Falcons, man. I told y'all the season was over a couple weeks ago. I'm done with them this year.
I got faith. I still got faith.
We're 1-5, bro.
But we haven't played a division game yet. We can
But
still
we're
do
1-5,
it.
and the Saints are
can still do
5-1. The Saints they're 4 games ahead of us,
True.
and we ain't even played them yet twice, and we had to go to New Orleans and play them. Hey man.
We can beat them. I don't care.
Hey man. I think that's all I have for the Falcons. Defense continues to let average quarterback shine. Yep. Murray best game of his rookie season. Yep. So yeah, that's all we got for sports, man. Where we at? 1 hour 20. So the last thing we got here, we got a Q&A segment. If y'all, of course, y'all heard our boy in New York, Anthony. It's been me and Brandon's close friend for a long time, man. We know this nigga for years, since like fucking, you know him longer than me. We know this nigga for years. So the Q&A segment, man, we gonna move on to the Q&A. So he actually, his dumb ass fucking sent us a Q&A question with his name. He was just bullshitting, but the question was actually a good question. It was actually a good question. It was actually, well, hold on, let me call it first. I'm gonna call this nigga. So, what was this question? Yeah, read it again. Read it over to.
All right. His question was, "Hey guys, I have a question. All right, is it possible to love someone the same way you love your first love?"
That was his question. So I'm finna call him.
That's the
And
answer.
Anthony, he's the type of nigga, he don't show no emotion. Like this nigga don't show no fucking emotion whatsoever. And this nigga is New York. This nigga is New York for real. I'm finna call this nigga. This
What
is
up,
a New
son?
York nigga. This is, I'm
Let's
finna
get
call
saucy.
this. Bring the question back up.
Yo,
What's good, my brother? Bring the question back up.
I'm in the gym. What's up, nigga?
You are on the podcast right now, sir. Welcome to the Insensitive Podcast. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. We saw your question, you bitch ass nigga.
What question?
That you sent, the Q&A shit, nigga. The email you sent.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, this is boy. So what we're gonna, we gonna answer your question right now. So nigga, stop fucking bullshit, nigga. We see your name, nigga. Shut the fuck up. What was your question? So nigga, who was your first love, bro?
What happened?
Who was your first love?
An ex way back.
So you want to know if it's possible to love someone the way that you love that first person? That's what you want to know, right?
Yeah.
So what made you send this question? So you were just bullshitting or you were dead serious?
No, I was that serious.
Why?
Alright, well,
Something popped up in my head, and I said, you know what? These niggas always ask questions. Let me ask them a question. Yeah.
alright, well, I'm not gonna answer it on the phone with you. We gonna make you listen to the podcast to hear it, but I just wanted to put you on here and say what up to you, my nigga, alright?
Alright, much love and respect.
Alright, bro, you enjoy that workout, you big diesel ass motherfucker.
Later.
Alright, bro. Yeah, that's our boy Anthony, man. So yeah, so the question was, is it possible to love someone again like you love? Because everybody's had a first love, of course. Everybody in it. And you might not even be with the person. Most likely, you're not with the person that was your first love. Most likely. That's just my opinion.
That's
what
facts.
you think?
That's facts.
What you think, Don? What you think?
Oh,
about that? You think
the
it's
question?
possible?
Yeah.
I think it's
Alright,
possible.
I read it.
Oh.
Is it possible to love someone the way you love your first love?
I think so. I think as a matter of fact, you grow and you mature more and you know what you want in a relationship and all that stuff. And like, you know how to conduct yourself.
A lot of that first love shit is high school to me.
True.
That's
what I'm saying. You
a
mature
lot of that
more.
first love shit when you be first in high school, and I said it on here before. I don't feel like the high school shit is real. I think it was when Brian was here, but Brian said something like, "You can't say that." But I don't feel like the high school shit is real. There's a lot of people that have been married, that have married people that they've been in love with high school. So of course that defeats what I'm saying right now. But I just feel like a lot of that high school shit, we so young, bro. We in fucking high school. You don't know what love is. You have no idea what love is.
Exactly.
And at that point, like you said, when you grow and you actually go out and start doing shit, because a lot of niggas in high school can go out the house. When you're free and you get that first taste of freedom, that's when you actually get to discover the world and discover yourself and start actually seeing shit and meeting new people. So that's when I think is when you can really start judging relationships going forward. That's just my opinion.
Yo.
But I do think it's possible. I think it is possible to love someone like you love your first love, because a lot of that first love shit, it's not real, bro. And I've experienced that. It's like a lot of fugazi shit. The high school shit, you think shit is real and you're new. You're just now learning about love and you're getting cheated on. You never been cheated on before and all that type of shit. So that's just me. I do feel like it is possible. We talking to Anthony too. Anthony, shut up, nigga, because you don't give a fuck about nobody. This nigga don't give a fuck about nobody, bro. I hope you hear this shit too. You need to go. I'm gonna tell you the fucking what minute that we answered your question on, so you can hear this shit, nigga. You don't give a fuck about nobody, bro. I'm not gonna put you on blast. Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead. What you think? What you think?
I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's really possible to love someone like how you love the first person.
You don't think it's possible? So you disagree?
Listen,
Okay.
I disagree.
Okay.
This is why. Just like P said, I'm gonna elaborate on that point. The first love is like, it's puppy love. You don't know what heartbreak is. You don't know what all that goes into a relationship, something serious, and how in depth it could be. You don't know. You don't have any previous memory of that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So you're going into this thing with preconceived notions that it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be just like how I imagine. We're gonna be together for this long time, and you're gonna treat them how you expect someone perfect for you to be treated, how you want to treat somebody perfect for you. That right there in itself creates a problem, because you're treating somebody who might not even really deserve that, and it might end. So you might be so young to not understand that why it didn't work out. And if you start going out and meeting people as you grow older, you realize that your experience when you get older, as far as when your feelings grow with somebody, it's different from that puppy love. You know what to look out for and all that kind of stuff there. It's different. The type of love that you have is different per se than that first love. It's like a more mature kind of feeling. It's just different. It's just, you know what to look out for. I feel like you could love someone more, but it's a more mature kind of love. It has more understanding. That's what I feel like it is.
So you're in a sense kind of agreeing with what we're saying.
Kind of, in a sense.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But I feel like there has to be differentiation between your first love and actually loving somebody. Like actually loving somebody.
I'm listening so hard right now.
He was looking at you like this. But no, this nigga Brandon passionate about this shit. This nigga right here. But yeah, I feel what he's saying.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying.
It's just different than, because you've already grown and you already understand. You went through all that loss.
You hear that, Anthony?
You don't. That first love is not. It's fabricated. It's that love. You don't have that experience yet. You don't know what yet it is.
Right.
You gotta, to truly know what that is, you have to experience something happen. Sad to say.
Yeah, because that high school shit, bro. That first, like a
not.
lot of people's first love was in high school. I think 90% of people's first love happened in high school.
Mine
you
did,
can't even.
so.
A lot of niggas ain't got no car. You can't take this person nowhere. Y'all niggas is talking on the phone every night and on fucking wherever we was on, MySpace and all that shit, Skype and all that shit. Yeah, AIM. You couldn't even go nowhere. You couldn't really go on dates like that unless your parents drop you off. So it's not the same until you mature and get older. So I feel like a lot of people's first loves was in that time of their life. So I don't know. Maybe a lot of people weren't, but I think it is possible. But like I said, man, relationships after high school, that's when you can actually start going out and experiencing shit. That's when that's when shit really starts happening.
That's when it starts to get real.
Yeah, that's when shit starts to get real. And when you get to, especially when you live with somebody and you get to know somebody and actually see somebody, because you don't really get to know somebody till you live with them, nigga. That is a fucking fact, bro. That is a fucking fact. Me and Brandon witnessed that. Not even with each other, but yeah, that other nigga.
I mean,
are you talking to that nigga? Have you heard from Jonathan?
I ain't talked to him in a
This
while.
nigga right here. What up, Jonathan? Why you don't hit us up, nigga?
He liked the last one.
Oh, he heard what I said about his girl? About the food? Damn,
I hope he did it.
That's fucking
But
funny.
I hope, just take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying that you can't love somebody. Like, it's just a different type of love. It's a different, it's a more mature, more understanding type of love. That's what I'm saying. It's not that puppy love. It's more of an understanding.
How many times y'all been in love?
Twice.
Twice, Donald?
Yup.
How many times you been in love, B?
I don't know.
One time?
I'd probably say yeah.
Nah, you been in love twice, nigga.
Probably like twice.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not answering.
I'm trying to get. I'm getting to the stage right now to kind of get into it. So
A lot of times we be thinking we in love, and even nigga, we don't be in love.
Yeah.
Niggas do not be in love.
Just trying to get my dick so.
Yeah. A lot of niggas be lusting. These niggas say they trying to get my
There's a
that is
difference,
true.
and
A lot of
P brought
niggas,
us up.
there's a difference between love and lust, people. Believe me, there is a big difference between love and lust. And a lot of niggas gotta recognize that. We grown now. A lot of niggas. We all. How old you? You 27, right, Donald?
26.
Oh, you 26? Yeah. 26. We both 27, man. We done all been through some real shit, man. We done had experiences with enough people to know. So I mean, we ain't the fucking love doctors over here, but
you got enough experience to tell you what it is.
Experience is the best teacher. But Anthony, it is possible. But with you, nigga, you a whole other story because you just a different type of nigga, bro. I don't know what it's gonna take for you, my
You know
nigga.
the first thing he's gonna say when you call, he gonna be like, "Bro, what y'all do that for, bro?"
Don't nobody
Bro.
in New York gonna listen to this shit, but it don't
Maybe.
matter. Yeah, okay.
Never know, bro.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so that was our Q&A segment. So if y'all got any questions similar to that, of course, y'all can ask us anything, man, about the Falcons, sports shit, relationship shit.
Don't ask us any questions. It's over.
Don't
The
ask me.
season's over.
Don't ask. Somebody asked last week about the Falcons. Don't ask no more about the Falcons, at least to me. But
Don't ask me because I don't know.
if you have anything similar to those questions, send that to askinsensitivepod@gmail.com. No I in insensitive. And that is it, fellas. So we're going to close out. Like this video. It'll be on YouTube on Wednesday. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on SoundCloud. All three of us, our social media handles, that will be in the description box on SoundCloud and YouTube. Give us a follow. And like I said, audio every Tuesday. Video every Wednesday going forward. When we change it, we will let you guys know. We appreciate you guys listening. That's all I got, fellas. Y'all good?
Yeah, we good. All right, we appreciate y'all listening to. Like, just to touch on what he said, just keep listening, keep commenting, keep sending us questions. We appreciate whoever listened to us and fuck with us this far. We appreciate it. Anything little goes a long way.
Yeah.
We want to get this to a certain level. We appreciate Donald for coming here.
Appreciate you, bro,
giving
for real,
us
man.
his time and his input. You got anything to say?
I appreciate y'all. I'm tuned in. Y'all know that. And y'all definitely support these guys. You know what I'm saying? I like the movement. I like where it's going. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man. We out here. It's the Insensitive Podcast. Episode 16 is next week. Hasta la vista. That's how you say it.